Are you thinking about moving to Tucson, Arizona, but you want to investigate some of the areas outside of the city? Well, today's video might be made just for you. Today, we're going to explore a community just outside the city of Tucson, show you what it has to offer to see if it might be the right place for you. If you're new to this channel and want to learn everything from A to Z about living in Tucson, AZ, then click subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Tucson, Arizona. Hi, I'm Dustin Smith. My wife Jennifer and I have helped hundreds of people just like you move to and from Tucson, Arizona. Whether you're moving in 12 days, 12 weeks, or 12 months, give us a call, shoot us a text or an email so we can help you make that smooth move to Tucson. All right, so today I'm showing you around Catalina, and that's not to be confused with the Catalina Foothills. So the Catalina Foothills is actually going to be to the south of the Catalina Mountains right here. And we're off to the west of the Catalina Mountains right here. So slightly different mountain views, a little bit further away from the city, absolutely gorgeous. So this is kind of a little more spread out right here, not quite as developed as say the Catalina Foothills or Oro Valley that's directly to the south. There's about 7,500 people that live in Catalina right now. And it does have most of the things that you might need for, day-to-day living. We've got gas stations, we've got a Bash's grocery store, just a couple like odds and ends shops. But one of the great things about Catalina is it's like almost one with Oro Valley. So Oro Valley is going to flow straight into Catalina. So if you like all the shopping, all the, more upscale dining that's available in Oro Valley, you have easy access to that from over here. You also have a lot of different housing types. So, Catalina is being slowly developed for a really long time. So you have old ranch properties out here. You have newer custom homes. You got tract home communities. There's a brand new tract home community right down the road here. Really, pretty much like something for everybody out here, as long as you're okay with being just a little bit outside the city. There's definitely some pretty good benefits to living in the Catalina area. If you're looking to be a little bit further away from the city, it's definitely got that, of course. But the number one benefit, in my opinion, is actually going to be, mountain views and just nature in general. So we're sandwiched between the Highway 77 or Oracle Road and the Catalina Mountains. But if you check out to the west too, we've also got the Tortolina Mountains out that way. So there's just a lot of nature to explore here. We're only a couple miles away from Catalina State Park in Oro Valley. So there you've got well-established trails. If you go off to the north, you're gonna go into towns like the town of Oracle, which has access up the backside of Mount Lemmon, endless camping and exploring up that direction. It's also home to a Tucson famous 4x4 trail, Charlotte's Gap. So there's people in town that actually just build up their vehicles just to go enjoy that 4x4 experience. And the Honeybee Canyon North Trail is in the area too. So that's a pretty nice, family friendly, bring your dog type trail. And at the end of that trail, you're actually gonna run into some petroglyphs. So easy access, fun. So you might even end up visiting Catalina, even if you don't plan on moving out here. So when I looked at on-market inventory right before I came out here, as far as single-family homes go, the lowest price single-family home in the Catalina area right now is sitting at $289,000. The median asking price out here is $402,000, and then the top of the market is settling down just shy of $1 million. So now that you know a little bit about Catalina and kind of where the pricing's at, let's go check out a few homes in a couple different price ranges and see what these look like. The first home and neighborhood we're checking out today is the Black Horse community. And this is pretty far east into the Catalina area. So we're starting to get a little bit closer up to those Catalina Mountains. So in fact, we're pretty close to them. You can actually see the Catalina Mountains over the top of some of these two-story homes if you stand back. Absolutely amazing. And then even off to the north, you have just, gorgeous, rocky, picturesque type mountain views off that way. The home behind me is currently listed at $400,000. $400,000 is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,045 square foot on 0.18 acres. Now, it was built in 2004, but they recently put brand new windows in, redid all the floors, so it's got that wood plank tile look to it, and it has a pretty big extended covered back patio that's screened in with a jacuzzi. So they really have done like a lot to update this home, make it current, make it beautiful, and just, I mean, the neighborhood in general is quite pretty. All the neighbors have well cared for homes, everything's kept clean, well landscaped, and just part of the beauty of the Catalina area. And there's a lot more green here than some other parts of Tucson. But now that you've seen Black Horse, let's keep rolling and see what else is going on out in Catalina. The neighborhood I'm in now is Eagle Crest Ranch. So Eagle Crest Ranch is going to be a little bit further to the north. We're basically in the Saddlebrook area right now, but not the age-restricted part of Saddlebrook. If you're familiar with the area, there is a large master plan community down the road known as Saddlebrook, and then there's also Saddlebrook Ranch, which are both age-restricted communities, 55 and over, Robeson resort type communities. But for here, this is an all-ages community. We're a little bit closer to the 77. We're not really, buried back into the mountains as much, but gorgeous mountain views. In fact, at the end of this street right here, there's a sitting bench facing straight off to the east to enjoy the mountain views that way. And then there's a drainage basin on the side of this home too. So a nice big clearing, and you can see the mountains off to the north over that way as well. But this beautiful home right here, currently listed at $575,000, was built in 2003. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom home, 3,643 square foot. So, quite large on 0.18 acres. And since it's a 2-story, taking up a smaller footprint on that property. So definitely lots of space in the backyard. Now, this one does have a rear neighbor. So on the 1st story, a lot of your mountain views are going to be blocked. And since the road does kind of slope uphill that way, you're not really going to get the eastern mountain views either. But on the 2nd story, where the primary bedroom is, you just have breathtaking mountain views up there. Now, being a 2003 home, you're probably thinking, hey, it's probably a little bit dated. And there's probably a few things that need work. Like, it looks like the windows are probably original here. I didn't see anything on the notes about having a roof replaced, which at this age you're going to want to pay close attention to. But they have done a lot of things to the home, some big ticket items. So the kitchen's been completely redone. So brand new cabinets in there, granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, and then they've also updated all the bathrooms too. So they're modern and brand new, just ready for the new homeowner. And then flooring throughout the home, they put in the luxury vinyl planks here as well. All right, we got one more home to check out today. Let's go check out something outside of the tract home communities. All right, for the last home and neighborhood, we are all the way at the end of Golder Ranch. So we're as far east as you can go into the Catalinas as far as residential homes go. And this home is all the way at the end of the street. Currently listed at $715,000. It's 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, 3,828 square foot. Now 650 square foot of that is actually going to be the guest home. And the home being built in 1988, they have done things to help make sure that it is well maintained. They have brand new paint inside and out. They actually just put a brand new roof on there. So, very important in my opinion, one of the most important things when you're checking out a home, make sure that it has a good roof, know what you're up against right there. But this home is really ultimate when it comes to space and privacy. So sitting on 2 acres, being all the way at the end of the street, up against just pure nature out there, wildlife, mountains, everything. This is just really an awesome spot to enjoy. It is horse property too. It's got RV parking, a huge private patio on the back just to enjoy those mountain views for the ultimate in privacy. Now, the one thing I can say about this is that the road coming in was a little bit rough. So it definitely, threw me around in my truck just a little bit. Now, the neighbors do their best to try to keep up with that. It's just a little bit washboard coming up some of the hills into here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed checking out some homes in Catalina today. If you did like the video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, click subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Tucson, Arizona. If you have any questions about these homes or any other home in the greater Tucson area, we'd love to hear from you. If you're thinking about moving here, we'd love to be the ones to help you do that. Give us a call, shoot us a text or email. Our contact information is in the description below, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you again.